you lovely people, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name is Kirsten and it's great to have you with me. Thank you so much for joining me. Colour Cubers today, and this time the colour cube is from box 1. Colour cubes are by Sarah Renae Clark. If you don't know anything about it, I've got a link to her website below. I follow Cindy over in Studio Lou. When she pulls out a card, I then have a wee colour cube along a couple of days after she posts it. So today, well, it wasn't today, a couple of days ago, Monday, Cindy posted for card number 161 from box 1, and number 161 is this scene from somebody skiing, and it's either 5 or 6 colours that pulled out, and it's 6 colours this time, and 5 colours this time. Learn to count, Kirsten. And we turn it over, we've got cream pink, cool grey, charcoal, dark blue and black. And this colour combination reminded me of a card that we did a while back, so I went digging to find out which card that was. And it was this one. And this time it was 64. And this time the colours were charcoal, Bondi blue, cool grey, charcoal and black. So here we've got charcoal, which is neither of the charcoals that are on this one. We've got black, which isn't the same black as it's on this one. We've got cool grey, which is a very different cool grey to the one that's on this one. So I've, even on this one where it's 2 charcoals, these names are just a general description. It's more to do with the actual shades of colours. I mean, I wouldn't have called this cool grey at all. This is just so blue. I just wouldn't have called it cool grey at all. But that's the colours, the names. So it was just to show you that the names, it's more the shades that you're looking for. And that's why if you don't have a colour cuber, you're better sometimes going with the hex codes than these name descriptions, because you might find that these come up slightly different in your screen. So the one that was 64 was the one I made a little slow stitch sewing thing for. So I thought what I would do this time, although this background colour was the cool grey last time and the cool grey this time is a totally different colour, and the cream pink isn't quite, well, it's kind of nearly there. But I thought what I would do is I would, because my intention had been to put something on here to kind of protect that stitching, and almost like a tag, but it wouldn't be a tag. It wouldn't really be for taking out. It would just be tagged in there to protect the stitching. So I thought I would actually do that today because I've picked out the colours, and so I'm basically going to do something that's that kind of size to go in that page there. And this is the bits and pieces I've pulled out. I've got this bit of dyed stuff that was then stitched, and there's the cream pinks kind of there, and the cool greys kind of there. The bit in the middle isn't there at all. I was doing some techniquing with this bit of embossed paper. There's a technique where you put the paint on, watercolour paint on, then turn it over on the back and spritz it with water, and it does kind of, it makes it, I don't think it's really coming out on the camera, but it makes it look like this is velvet. It makes it look like it's not just embossed paper, but it actually makes it look like you've got, you know that when they, I think they call it burning out the velvet, so that you've got the smooth bit, and then this is all raised fabric, and it's not, it's actually, it's worked remarkably well. But I thought because this is fabricy looking, I might use that as the background for this. And that's got, it's got the cream pink, it's got some of the cool grey, it's got some of the charcoal, It's got a wee bit of the dark blue. It doesn't have any of the black in. So that kind of colours covers most of the bases, and I just think because it's got that fabricy look, I might use that for my background paper. I've got this lovely wee tag actually. I'm not 100% sure where it came from. Pretty sure it's a digital kit, but I don't know which digital kit it came from. And it's kind of it's like a seed head that's almost shaped like a mushroom. So I'm thinking that I don't know if that might be my kind of focal image. I've got this bit of paper with black that's kind of just, it's a bit like this. You know, you've got this kind of otherworldly quality to it, and then this bit of paper here that kind of is the dark blue, which it was the front bit of a book, and it's got to Angela from Grandma and Grandpa on your 17th birthday. So Angela has no longer got the book from Grandpa and Grandma, but actually it's the right kind of colour there. Although as all the colours are already included, because originally I thought this might be my back, but now I'm thinking this will be the back, or maybe I'll do a border around it like that. I think that's what we'll do. Anyway, and then the final thing I've got are these. These are nail art stickers, and these have the cold grey, the dark blue, and a nice bit of gold, which just is going to lift the whole thing. And because of this bit of sun reflecting there, I just felt that that would make a lift. I don't know which one I might use. It will depend on how the finished thing, because I think this will be the last thing I put on as a bit of kind of highlight. I might use this lovely long one. I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to get that on a nail, but anyway, let's get started. Now the first thing I need to do is I need to just measure up what size I want this tag to be. Oh. So we're talking about 7 centimeters, I think. I think if I fold that over, I'll have a better idea. Yeah, 7 centimeters and 12 centimeters, but at the bottom 2.5 doesn't really need anything on it. So 7 centimeters and 12.5. It's maybe just slightly too big. Oh no, see, I don't know if it is. I do think I want it just a wee, it is exactly the right size, so I want it just a little bit more taken off, just to make life easier. Right, so we don't need that. Oh, but I'm supposed to leave this in view in case people are watching and wanting to. So I think I'm going to tear this. Who knows? Okay, that's interesting. That hasn't torn very well at all, has it? Let's just trim that off then. Although it does make it look more like it's fabric, but too late now, I've trimmed it. Now, how do I feel? The fact that that side's now been trimmed and that doesn't matter, because what I'll do is I'll put something down that side so it doesn't matter that that's not done. Okay, so we've got this black. Now we could put, I think I want to kind of cut out this. Now, unfortunately, there is a fold in that paper there, so I don't think I want to do that, but I actually quite like that bit there. So let's start by tearing off this bit. So we've got that edge on there, and then I think I'm going to go and I do kind of like that. I need to decide whether I want it like that, and whether I want to cut out this bit. That's going to depend on what I do next, I think. Let's take a bit of this pink and I'm going to take that bit off as well because I think that bit might make another nice wee extra bit. I want that across the bottom like that. And I want to use a bit of the blue as well. I think I do. I want to tear it again. I need to then cut through the stitching. And if I use this way round, because it's got pink thread in this side and blue thread in that side, so if I use that, so I should put that pink blue thread out there, and then do the pink thread out there. Oh, I like that. I think I might want that actually over there. Then put that on top of there. Yeah. And then do I want to put that one on top of there as well? Don't know, maybe I don't want that bit after all. And then put, yes, I do need this cut out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it round here. I like that. Now let's do some cutting out of this. Need to decide how I want this cut out. I'm not going to leave it as the kind of tag that it obviously once was. I want these, I want this. I think I'm going to take this leaf here that crosses this stem. Okay, so there, I've fussy cut that out, and that can, I need to think about how I want to put this on here. Do I want to put these things, see this is going to be lower down. I've fussy cut out a bit that I don't probably need, which is often the way with fussy cutting. I think I want this in front of here. No, I want it behind there, don't I? But maybe I want this at the top, behind here. Or do I want it down the bottom where it was in the first place? I think I do want it down the bottom. But you see, now I don't want that down the bottom just because I feel it's too near the, maybe put that underneath that. Maybe don't need that at all because I've still got plenty of the blue anyway. Do I want to put that bit of pink up there? See, I've already got the pink up there. Maybe the bit of blue with the bit of pink up there. No, I fancy a word on it though. I want to put that underneath there. No, I don't think it needs that. But I do think, right, so I think we'll say that's enough there. With that, I think I'm going to stick this down and then see how I feel about it. Now, I was wondering about a word, but I'm less inclined towards a word now because I'm thinking I might use that really big one in that space there, because it kind of adds to that swirly that's already going on there, and it's almost like that space is meant for it. My big OC dilemma now is, do I put this in anyway, even though this is going to be underneath the pocket, because there's something about me that says that's actually quite fitting. I think I am. I'm going to put those two bits on there. That's looking very cool and very not what the colours are, although it is the colours. Let's get my numbers out. What were we? 161. Let's use, Stays on Midnight is the one to be using. So there we have number 161. our colours are cream pink, which is there in several tones, cool grey, which is there, charcoal, which is there in several places, the dark blue, which is kind of less of it, it's there and there, and there's a bit of it there, and the black, which is in here, which is kind of charcoaly black when you see it there. But that's that one done, and it will be going in this page, in this signature, and in this signature it's going to be going in this wee pocket here that for some reason doesn't want to go down there into that corner now, despite the fact I measured it. There we go, it'll go in there. Oh, that's a shame that the 161 doesn't quite appear. I can't make up my mind whether to stick it down or to leave it loose. I might leave it loose just because I can't see that. I'm just wondering whether to do, I think I'm going to wait till I've done whatever I'm going to do this side, and then I'll decide whether to cut a scoop or cut a, just so you can see a bit more of that pocket. But that's good. I'm quite happy with that. Let's not shut that up because that's the one we're doing. I'm going to put it away in that in a second, but for now, thank you so much for joining me. Remember, there's links below to Cindy, who pulls the card, also MaryEllen, who does colour cubers, and Chelle at Chelle's Creative Chaos does them occasionally as well, apparently. So I've linked her channel down below as well. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun, and we'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye for now.